Okay, so let's take a look at the work together problem for section 12-2, determining payroll tax withholdings. A couple of things I want to mention before we get started on this. In your textbook, I would kind of mark off, and on mine I have like just a little piece of paper here. You have your two different schedules. One is for married people, and that is the one on page number 354. And then on page 353, you've got your schedule for single persons. So know the difference between those. If you want to mark them off, go ahead and do that. So I want to start off by saying that those of you that do have a job, you have filled out a W-4 form. And that is an employee withholding allowance certificate, which we went over in the notes a few minutes ago. So if you look at this, this is where you determine your marital status and your number of withholding allowances. So this is what your employer will go by when they are figuring out your payroll. So what we're going to do, we'll read the directions together. You are on page number 357 in your textbook, and today you're on page 315 in your workbook. So we'll read these directions together. Information taken from a semi-monthly payroll is given in the working papers. Your instructor will guide you through the following examples. First, we're going to determine the federal income tax that must be withheld for each employee. We're going to use the tax withholding tables in this lesson. So again, those are the two that I just told you to kind of mark aside. They are pages 353 and 354. So let's start by doing that particular column, and what I did ahead of time is I marked off for you on page number 350 or 315 where you're going to get your information from. So here's your information for 4 employees: their marital status, their number of withholding allowances, and their total earnings. Your federal income tax withholding is coming from the chart on pages 353 and 354. You are going to have to determine based on their marital or single status, which chart to use. Social Security is currently at 6.2% of the earnings. Or if you don't have a percent sign on your calculator, it is 0.062. The Medicare withholding is 1.45%, and if you don't on your calculator have a percent sign, 0.0145 is what you will be multiplying by. So let's start here with this employee number 1, John P. Clausen. He is married, he has 2 allowances, and he earns $1,360. So married, 2 allowances. So we're going to go back to this schedule right here. He is married, that means it is the schedule on page 354. He has earned $1,360, so we're going to follow on this here. $1,360, and we're going to go across 2 allowances. Okay, so right here, $52 is the amount that we're going to write in here for federal income tax withholding. We're going to take his amount of $1,360. So $1,360 times 0.062 equals, and so $84.32 is his Social Security tax withholding. Okay, take that same amount, $1,360, $1,360 times 0.0145 equals, and that is $19.72. So we're going to continue this process. Our next person is Janice A. Edison, single, one allowance, earning $980. So single, we're going to page number 353. We're using that scale. And we're finding her amount, $980. Okay, 980. Go across. And she has just one allowance, so $79. Take her amount earned, $980, times 0.062 equals, and her amount of money for Social Security withhold is $60.76. Do the same thing for Medicare withholding. Take that same $980, multiply it by 0.0145, and the amount is $14.21. Okay, continuing on to employee number 5, Terry C. Lambert, married, 3 allowances, earning $1,510. So we're back to the scale on page number 353. Okay, 1510 is the amount of money, 3 allowances. So 1510 going across, and the amount of withholding for this person is $50. Back to the same additional steps. $1,510 earned times 0.062, and the amount is $93.62. $1,510 times 0.0145 for Medicare withholding, and that equals $21, and we've got to round that up, 90 cents. Last one, Anthony W. Simpson, single, 2 allowances, earning $1,125. So we're back to page number 354. Finding his amount earned, bringing it across. He has 2 allowances, and so $77 is his federal income tax withholding, earning $1,125, multiplying that by Social Security tax withheld of 0.062, and that gives you $69.75. And finally, his Medicare withholding, $1,125 times 0.0145, and that is $16.31. Okay, so determining payroll tax withholding. For tomorrow, what you are going to do is, in your textbook, you are going to use page number 357, and in your workbook, your on your own problem is directly below this work together problem that we just did, so page 315.